Good morning, Twin Force Fusion. And I gotta ask often, how many times do I change my oil? Actually, I'm gonna start this so the check engine goes out so people don't freak out. Um, so, depending of the car, but let's just stick to the Fusion Sport. A lot of time I give them an answer. It's not really the answer they're looking for. I change by the hours. On this case, depending on the oil, if it's the Pennzoil Ultra, I'll do 150 hours. And if it's the AMSOIL Signature, I'll do 200 hours. And the reason is because with ethanol, you want to short your intervals. A long reason I cannot explain right now. It does affect the oil on the long term. Compare if you drive, let's say, a regular pump gas. For those who don't know, all you have to do is go to your menu, go to trip. I set for the oil change, I set trip number 2. This morning when I woke up, I did an oil change. I was at 151 hours, which the mileage was at just past over 5,700 kilometers. In miles, I would say, I don't know, 3,500 miles about. So it's low for some, but one of the reason I do this 150 hours or 200 hours, depending on the oil I use, it's because of the heat cycles. Now this morning I have one heat cycle. I did the oil change, went for a drive, washed the car, went through the airport driveway, passed in front of 24 Sussex and gave the high salute. But let's say you're at the track. Like me, if I go at the track, I'll probably in that day will have 10 or 15 heat cycles. It's basically you bring your oil up to temperature, you go for a drive, come back and let it cool down. That's one heat cycle. Some people will do maybe 1 or 2 per day. Some will do 10, 15, 20 per day. So more heat cycles you have, the harder it's going to be on the oil. I don't want to say harder, but it will affect its durability. Let's put it this way. So that's it. I wanted to tell you. If you want like a clear number, is it 6,000 kilometers or 10,000 kilometers? I don't really work that way with this car. I go with the hours, as you can see right now at that almost 1 hour. And I'm just going to shut it down. Because that's another thing I don't do a lot with this car is idling. So when you see the hours on it, it's hours that I actually drove. And that's about it. Yesterday I had 2 close calls, getting sideswiped yesterday in the city. I strongly recommend for people get you a camera. At least you could prove your point if something happens. And I'm happy to say nothing happened, but it was very close. And also I want to say hi to the new sub that I met this morning at the Halo car wash. I was kind of digging around the car. I really like the Fusion. So welcome aboard. And that's it. That's all. Take care and have a nice day.